Late. We're terrible children. We're
We're
late.
terrible.
Sorry,
We're late.
guys.
We're sorry. We're sorry. We're late. But we're glad we're both here.
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
Yay. And we'll see. We'll see y'all in the comments hopefully soon. I've got to show some things and confess, and
Yeah,
then
make yourself big
make
because
myself big.
yeah, because I'm just
Well,
cleaning house here. I'm just
okay,
cleaning.
Tanya's not
I'm
doing
just
anything exciting at the moment, so I'll
no. I'm
make
trying to find
myself
my
big.
table. Yeah, I'm
I'm
glad
trying to.
everybody's here though.
Yeah,
Ooh,
me
looks like
too.
you're confessing, huh? Well,
I'm
mm-hmm.
confessing. I bought more
Yeah.
books, and the last thing I need is more books. And
Hi, Brittany.
when I got home, and there literally was no place but the floor to put these, and I've already got books stacked on top of everything.
Yep.
And I told
Uh-huh.
myself, okay, this has got to be the last books I buy, unless it is something truly, truly unique. If I have something similar to it, I'm not buying them anymore because this is ridiculous. Um, because I have like all kinds
Mindy,
of books with trees, all kinds of books with birds, all kinds of, and I don't need to be buying more of
ooh,
those.
Lisa
Anyway,
just
hi
popped.
Brittany, hi
Lisa
Mindy.
just went off. Lisa, hun, your
Yeah.
connection is bad.
Oh dear.
We just went to black, and yeah, and you keep freezing. And since I'm not on the screen, I don't think it's me.
Okay.
Mindy, Brittany, can you hear us? And if so, was it was it there for you guys, or was it just me?
Well, um,
It
my
didn't go
internet
black.
says it's good.
Okay, well then maybe it's me. Um,
I'm trying to see how do I find um I mean it just says that it's I mean I'm in the ethernet, so it doesn't show how many bars like Wi-Fi does. It didn't go black at
Lisa.
all. It's working fine for Brittany. Okay.
Okay, honey, if it's not you, it's me completely. I just lost my internet connection for a minute. So
Okay.
let me double check some things and you talk, okay?
Okay, I
Because it's
will.
just me.
Well, these three things or four things are enablement by my daughter. She she had them sitting on my computer, and I said, "Are these for me?" And she said, "Yes, they were in this box, and I need the box for something else." I said, "You don't want to put them up somewhere else and keep them?" She said, "No." She said, "You're doing all this collage stuff. Those are perfect books for collage." Um,
Okay.
so she gave me two of these, but I looked in here, and this one had um a couple of pieces of art in it, so I thought I would show you. That's what made me remember I was supposed to show you the watercolor sketchbook, and then she took it to work with her.
Aha.
Anyway, I think that's it. But I don't know if she knows that those are in there, but I'm keeping them.
Okay.
And then these two were gray paper, and then this one is craft paper. But
Ooh,
they're
that's
sewn
pretty.
in signatures. I mean, it's one signature of things. So they will be good for collage. And then this is just a journal, but it opens flat,
Ooh,
and
that's nice
I
too.
like that. It is also a sewn binding, so I'm going to take some pages out of it in order to do collage in it, I think. But anyway, she gave me those, and I thought they were that one at least was really pretty. Um, so they were on top of the books that I bought that I shouldn't be buying. Okay, and then I don't remember who I saw with this one.
Uh-huh.
I want to say it was either Colleen or Dana, but it may not have been. But she was thought it would be a good use for the same stuff we're doing in that Nomad book,
Yeah.
and I found it where I could get it under $5 at Thrift Books, and so I went ahead and bought it.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
so I thought I'd just flip through it a little bit and show you kind of what's in here. Um, and I don't know if I will do it like the Nomad book or if I'll take stuff out of here to put in the Nomad book and my other books. I don't know. I haven't looked at
Mm-hmm.
it enough. I mean, this is literally the first time I've even glanced through it. I just got it in the mail. over the weekend. But I saw her kind of page through it a little bit, and I was like, "Ooh, I really like that." So, I mean, even this, that's our kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The color palette. Um, anyway, I'm gonna skip pages and just show some of them
Yeah.
just as I grab it. But it's a much cheaper book than that Nomad book. It's a little bit taller and narrower.
But it has
It's
some
actually maybe
nice.
not narrower. Just a second. Let me find the Nomad. No, it is a little bit. I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's about an inch narrower, and probably an inch or two taller.
Okay.
Um,
Mindy, I hope I said hello to you. I'm not sure I did. I was thinking it.
but
But
there's a lot of fun stuff in here.
it would be good, like the Nomad book, to work through that way.
Yeah, it would be. Um, it might also be good to work through another way. And where's the book I bought um, a while back that I pulled out because I thought it would work that way? I think it's this one. Let me look real quick. Just a second. Is it this one? Oh, no, that's not it. Um, that's paintings that I'm going to take out and do stuff with. But anyway, I um I got that one, and I think it was a
Mhm.
good deal. I think
Yep.
it'll be fun to play in, whether I take stuff out of it or work right directly in it. I'm also liking the idea of doing a book that Diane is doing. I can't remember the name of the book, but it's like this tall and long. I can't remember, but
Oh,
she's just
I like that kind of book.
yeah, and she's just doing like she take a picture out and cover up the words with another picture. And
Uh
so
huh.
on a page like this, she would just cover this up with another picture and maybe cover that, maybe not cover that up. That's cool. But just cover this up with another picture and just cover up all the words with things that look good with whatever's on the page already.
Uh huh.
So it's
Yeah.
just a glue book,
Yeah.
basically,
But and
but
and
no
all she's
fussy
really,
cutting.
yeah, she's just covering up the type.
Yeah. And
Uh
she's
huh.
covering it up with things that she wouldn't fussy cut or whatever to put in her other books.
Right.
But she
Hmm.
likes them. And
Yeah.
I thought I have so many of those kinds of things that I
Yeah.
like, but I like the whole picture.
Right.
And that way you can use some big ones and small ones and all different sizes and all of that. Um, so I want to
Well,
check
that
something
sounds
real
like a
quick.
good plan.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was working since nobody had talked much. It
Yeah.
worried me, so I went back to
Well,
look.
it's me. I watched my internet symbol drop.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know whether I knocked the hardwire or whether or not we're having internet issues. We've had internet issues off and on.
Yeah.
Um, last week sometime we had water issues. The gas
And
company's putting in new gas lines and they hit a water main.
oh my.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
found this book that's just
Ooh,
people,
ooh, that's
just pictures of
cool.
people. And they're a nice size to go in that Nomad book, I think.
Yes.
And
Not only that, they look like they'd be easy to fussy cut because they've
that's what
got.
I was thinking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's a cool book too. And I got it at Thrift Books along with this one, and
Okay.
it was $3. But there's like 507 pages of people.
Woo. Okay.
That's a lot of peoples.
That's a lot of people.
So,
Mm-hmm. I
yeah.
agree.
And then at a thrift store, okay, that was thrift books. Let's find a spot on the floor. I don't really want to put this on the floor. Okay. And then I got these at the thrift store. They had their books on 3 for $1. So I
Mm-hmm.
got 6.
Okay.
So it's one of those things where you don't feel bad about the money you spent. You just
Yeah.
feel bad about buying more books because you've got a million books, and that's where I'm
Yeah.
sitting. I don't feel
That's what
bad spending $2 on these books. I feel bad bringing more books into my
into your
already too
space.
full space.
Yes. Yes. That was the thing with the one I got the other day.
Anyway, this book is about Paris, and it's got some really
Ooh, those are
cool
awesome.
texture and
Yeah.
architectural stuff in it. And so I thought that would be fun to use in any of these
I was
books,
gonna say that's an awesome book for stuff.
for 33 cents.
Yeah.
And then I got this book of Ireland. I have Irish ancestors, and I've always wanted to go to Ireland, but this is probably as close as I'm going to get is in a book. Anyway, there's a lot of there's pictures, but there's also um, stuff.
Mm.
Um, like
Oh yeah.
those, and what was the where was it? You got little things like this.
Hi, Barbara.
So there's a lot of different things in this book, and whoever used it must have really gone to Ireland because they've marked all these things.
Either that or they marked the things they wanted to see.
Yeah.
That's one of the
Anyway,
places. That's one of the places I would like to take Jeffrey. We'll have to. We just, haven't been able to do the things we want to do here yet. So.
yeah. And then I found this book. Hi, Barbara. Glad you're here. It's called Heritage Preservation: Caring for Your Family Treasures. Okay, I don't have a lot of
Hmm.
family treasures, but I like the book has lots of cool pictures in it of people's family treasures. And see, there's clocks. And so I thought it would be interesting to
Mm-hmm.
look at, and then to use the pictures also. So I
Yeah.
got that one. So there's $1 worth. And this one I picked up and put down like 4 times. And when I realized that I needed one more for my other dollar, I went back and got it. But it's minute minute stories of the opera,
Okay.
and it's from 1932.
Oh, aren't those pages pretty?
They are gorgeous, and they're very thick pages. It's like cardstock.
Hmm.
And it has a list of composers. See, I always think I need to, and a list of the operas. There's a bunch of operas. Anyway, then they just have like each one has one page.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
That is absolutely beautiful.
Anyway, it's a shame it's not quite old enough to
To copy,
scan and
yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it would be fun to send these out and see what different people do with them. Of course, I
Yes.
could send out pages from the book. I've got plenty, but I also want to read about all these operas because I haven't seen any of them probably. Um, anyway, I thought that was a really cool book, but it was one that I was like, I'm not sure how I would use that, and
Yeah.
it's
I
trying
can
to
see the
fall apart.
question. Yeah.
So, and then I got this one.
Woo! I can
Yeah,
tell that one's gonna be pretty inside too.
it is going to be pretty inside, and they're really big pictures, but they are really beautiful. And I love this picture. This lady
Uh-huh.
stringing up the tomatoes. That's the
She's
kind of
stringing
job I need. I
tomatoes,
just string
not
tomatoes.
chilies.
No, I think well, they might be chilies. They're really little, but they look like cherry tomatoes. Let me see if it says. Yep, cherry tomatoes. Woman strings cherry tomatoes in preparation for drying.
Okay,
Drying is the most
they're
common
just
use for cherry tomatoes in Italy.
yeah, they're sun dried tomatoes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um, but this is another book. This is a book that might be fun because the pictures are so pretty and but they're big to put other pictures into rather than taking
Yes.
pictures out of.
Yeah.
If you've got a lot of plant and and vegetables and stuff like that, pictures, this would be a great book to put them into.
Mhm.
And I probably do. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a matter of looking at it.
Yeah. And then let me move these. And then this is Treasury of Children's Literature.
Oh, that one's going to be pretty. I can already tell.
Yeah, the artwork on the outside is pretty. Look at there.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It's got beautiful artwork in it.
Hi, Sherry.
And this is one that you could, cut out.
Hi, Sharon.
Um, Hi Sharon. Good to see you.
Sherry's here
Oh,
too.
yeah. Hi Sherry. I'm glad you're here. Um, so I could use the pictures out of this, but I don't know if I will or not.
Uh huh.
This is one that I may wait, 6 years, and if I don't get a grandbaby, then I can use it.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Someday I would like to have a grandbaby, but nobody in my house is in a hurry to get married and have babies. So,
I doubt I'll ever have one.
but and then
Yes.
I went. Oh, I got this at the thrift store too. Um, it's pieces of vegetable stuffs.
Oh, it's like was in potpourri or something. Hi,
Yeah,
Mina. I
but
haven't
it's
seen
got.
Mina in forever.
Hey, Mina. Good to see you. Glad you're here. But I thought this would be fun to like do texture with paint.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Some of these. I'll just have to try and see because they might be too breakable. They might just
Oh,
get dust all over my, whatever
yeah.
I'm painting. I don't know, but I think it would be fun. So I decided to get it.
She's yes, Mina. I'm here. She's showing stuff off, so she made herself bigger.
Yeah, I'll be through in a minute.
Well,
And then
that's all
these
right.
things,
You don't have to rush.
well, you're only gonna be here so long. So
Yeah.
these things came from Ollie's, and I watched somebody, I don't remember who it was now, pulled out their little coupon book to get their little small fussy cut items out or words. I can't remember. I think it was fussy cut items though, because words would fall down in between. Um, and I thought, oh, that's a good idea.
I thought about that when I saw those last. I don't know. Last time I was in there. But
The elastic
I
on it's pathetic though.
yes, that was one of the reasons why I didn't get it. I just wasn't sure that it would make me happy, and
Yeah.
they get so fat so fast, so I'd probably have to have 500 of them.
Yeah. I'm not sure either, but I got it because it was
I
um
mean, there's only one way to find out is they weren't that expensive.
right, exactly. And they had this book, and I thought I had one like this that was birds,
Uh huh.
but I can't find it.
Can't
But they
find it.
had this book of mammals, and they're a good size. They're not huge.
Yeah.
The only bad thing is they're on, of course, there's no problem with me giving up Solnodon for a hedgehog.
Oh no, there wouldn't be any problems there either. Mm-mm.
So, you
No.
know,
Mm-mm. No.
anyway, so I thought that was a good book. And then they had this one, and I've seen this one in there like the last 3 times I've been in there, but I haven't ever actually bought it. But I love
Oh,
the
that's
border on the bottom of
pretty.
the page. And then they've got these little, just little things.
Now, Did these come from Ollie's?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a corner and there's a little thing with this. There's some quotes. Um, anyway, um, I thought it would be fun. I don't think I'll use it as a journal, but I may take
Uh-huh.
these out to use in places and then take the
Oh.
quotes out
Mm-hmm.
because there's just such pretty little drawings.
Well, or if you start taking it apart, you could put that in as pages in another journal, like a few of those, not the whole.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
except the
Mm-hmm.
quotes are different. But they are sewn in, so I could take them out and coffee dye them and put them in the journal. And the cover is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, that is pretty.
So I, make a journal in it too.
Right. Yeah, see,
But
uh-huh. So
and
multiple things, yeah. Mm-hmm.
multiple things. And then this one was $1.99. Um, and it's got some fun doodles and stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's little doodly drawings, and it's got gorgeous sides on it
Ooh,
too.
does too, yeah.
Um, so I'm not, I don't travel enough to have a travel journal, but I thought I could use these real easily, make belly
Oh
bands or
yeah.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, anyway, so I got it too. And then,
Mina, those were from Ollie's.
yeah, these books
Um,
came from Ollie's. The ones I was showing before I got at a thrift store. Oh, okay, whoa.
and I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in, but if I did, I'm sorry. And hello, I'm glad you're here.
Sorry, I'm trying to make these not fall.
Yeah,
And
that's what
then I
happens.
went to the library because Ethan wanted to renew his library card and I needed to renew mine. And they had a maker space that I have never
Oh,
seen. They've had it up there for a while, but I wanted to ask them about some things because I want to donate some stuff, supplies to the maker space. And so I was talking to him about that. And then I went in the little bookstore where, the Friends of the Library bookstore.
uh-huh.
And and the guy the volunteer who works there, when Ethan was working there, I went in there all the time, and I would buy a book every once in a while. And he said, "I'm so glad you're here. We have not been. Nobody has been coming in the bookstore." He said,
Oh
"People are just
no.
coming in the library, getting what they want, and leaving,
Huh.
except the few people who are using the makerspace." He said, "Since 2020, it's like people's attitude about hanging out at the library has gone away."
Huh.
And so the books that were in there, he said, he would give me half price whatever I bought.
Mm.
And this one, he actually gave it to me for 25% of what it was marked because he said it was marked too high because you'd have to be a special person to want it. And he's
Yes,
right.
you're right. You have to be a special
You have
person
to
to
be a
want that.
special person, but it's a gorgeous
I was
leather
gonna say
cover.
that's beautiful.
And what's inside, let's see if I can read it. The Sherwin Cody 100% self-correcting course in the English language.
Ooh.
Um, and here's the typed letter that you get with it. I don't know if it's a correspondence course or um, I don't know. It tells you how to use it though. It says on Monday do this, on Tuesday do this. Um, anyway, and I'm trying to see what
Oh,
year
that
it was
is really
from.
cool. Are those
It's
folders behind? Are those? Oh,
Yeah, I'll
they
get to
come
those in a
out.
second. Yes, they do.
Ooh.
Anyway, there's this
Ooh.
little book that is the fundamentals. I'm trying to see. what that word is. It looks like BRBEF.
How about brief? Could it be brief?
Yes, I bet it is. BRIEF. Brief.
Mm,
Yes, brief
brief
fundamentals.
fundamental. So,
So there's that. And that sticks right in over here. And then you've got these. Now, some of them have lost their little metal piece that goes in here. I'll take one out with a metal piece and show you in a minute.
okay.
But I was going to see somewhere in here I saw the date. Okay, 1925.
Ooh, cool.
But they're like this. Not all of them. It's like different pages. You come in here and then you've got one that opens like that.
Open. Oh, those are cool.
And then you know, there's that one opens like that. I don't know if they all do. I guess so. And I don't know if the person who had it did all the underlining. I bet they did.
Probably. Hi, Julie.
Anyway, these are staple bound, little staple bound books.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's just a ton of them, and they're all, pretty much the same thing. Let me see if I can get this one out. Okay. They're on this little tiny rod. It's just stuck through the middle.
Well, then all you really need is a nice little tiny rod to put that other one back in.
Yeah. And there may be one down in there because,
Yeah.
loose. I don't know. But I noticed down. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of them in there.
Mm-hmm.
But there was at least one more in here that was loose. But I just thought that, and that it's green.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I already noticed that.
And of course, if it had been some other color, I might not have been as drawn to it. I don't know. But hey, Julie, I'm glad you're here. Mindy says it's time to stop enabling. Okay, sorry. Anyway, they had somebody, whoever had marked it, put $20 on it, but he gave it to me for $5 because, there's the other one. It does have a, let me see if I can get it back in. It does have the little thing. It's just not in where it's supposed to be. But it might be fun to do a journal in here using those.
Oh, yeah.
For the different signatures.
Yep.
Anyway, I thought that was really cool. So, florist wire is too bendable.
Yeah.
But you can buy stick wires that are not florist wire, and they're not quite as bendable, and that would probably work.
Yeah, I
And
think
then I got
that would be
this.
better. Yeah, and that looks like it's going to be too awesome.
I think it's really fun.
Hi, Jewel.
Anyway, they show a lot of steampunk things that people have done.
Mm-hmm.
Like that snail. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And they, they talk a lot about steampunk, what it is, and all of that. And then they've got some old, pictures and ads and Edgar Allan Poe. There's a page on Edgar Allan Poe. Maybe I need to send that to you to put in your book.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to do an Edgar Allan Poe journal?
That's one of my things I want to do.
Anyway, it's got really cool pictures and stuff in it.
Victoria, do you have a Victoria over there? Okay, I'm not sure who she's talking to.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's got some major awesome pictures in there.
It's, it's really interesting because it's got old stuff and new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to read it before I do anything else with it. But I just thought it was, I've been wanting to build a steampunk machine out of trash.
Oh, the book says Victoria.
Um, it may have said it somewhere inside. This just says the Steampunk Bible, Jeff Vandermeer with S.J. Chambers. An illustrated guide to the world of imaginary airships, corsets, and goggles, mad scientists, and strange literature. Says the Steampunk Bible is the first book of its kind, fully illustrated compendium tracing the roots and history of this subculture from the work of its godfathers, Jules Verne and H.G. Wells, to the key figures who first coined the word that would spawn a literary genre, to the vast community of craftsmen and artists that has translated the spark into a lifestyle with clothing, accessories, and a backstory to match. So, anyway, it goes on, but that's all I'll read.
Julie just homed in. She said she homed in on that word, she guesses.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that the word's in here
Mm-hmm.
somewhere. But
Yeah.
anyway, I thought that was a cool book. And then I got this one because I've been wanting to do a book. Maybe I shouldn't tell you now. Everybody else will want to do it. I've been wanting to do a book where you take a certain genre or a certain artist.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. And take pieces of other paintings and add them into that painting or into that book. And I thought these would be good pieces to take out and put into a book like that.
Oh, yes, they would. Uh-huh. Jules says that cover is cool too.
Excuse me, good grief.
Now,
I'm gonna mute for a
okay, I
second.
guess I missed where you got at the library. Never mind. I know now. It just took me a minute to remember. Duh. That's what you say when Tanya can't remember anything. But that has some really cool collage possibilities.
It really does. And
That you could do that both ways. You could take pieces out of there, but you could also put pieces into those things. You might
yeah,
need to make another whole, like, not just do it in that book, but just make a book where you did that in a, like a sketchbook or something.
oh, sorry, just that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a drink and a cough drop. You'd think that'd be enough. Good to
for
see
us,
you,
right?
Jules. I'm glad you're here.
Yep.
And yeah, the cover is cool. I haven't looked. I want to though, but I haven't looked to see if the cover on the book is anything interesting or not. Because I don't really like these covers on my
Oh,
books.
yeah.
There's some genuinely old library tape. Not keeping it. Um, so it's the book is it's nice, but it's nothing special. So
Yeah.
let me go ahead and take it off because I just don't like messing with them. Okay. Now then, I can take the plastic off of this and use you know, the pictures if
Oh,
I want
yeah.
to. Um, that one I would probably come more near using than this one, but I'm not really into naked people, so even if they're Art Deco people.
Well, you could dress them, I suppose.
I suppose I could. Um,
I don't know that that would be something I want to do, but you could.
Yeah, I probably won't.
I didn't figure so, but I thought I put it out there for you.
Dang, I hurt today.
Oh, I'm so
Ooh.
sorry. Okay, I'm gonna just move those out of the way and make us both up now so they
Okay.
can see you while you're playing.
While I'm playing.
Yeah. I was hoping to have found some mushrooms to put in this book.
Oh, I have to tell you, Hobby Lobby has a set of clear acrylic stamps that are a set of mushroom stamps.
Oh, really?
Yes, they do. In
Oh,
those, in it's bigger. The set is bigger than this. I got a set like that of something. What was it? Oh, thieves. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's from this company. Okay, these clear stamps from Hampton Art, and it's a whole
uh-huh.
set of mushrooms. I didn't buy it because they weren't on sale, and I'm not buying them if they're not on sale. But I'm
Did
probably
it
gonna
have a
have to.
gnome in it?
Hmm.
I saw one set that I think it had a few mushrooms and it had a gnome and it had a couple of other things. And
Well,
I
I'll
didn't
have to
buy it because
look
it
more.
wasn't on sale either.
I'll have to look more carefully. But there were so many mushrooms that all I really noticed was the mushrooms.
Yeah.
So, um, but they run their stamps on sale all the time. So I'm not too worried about that. I figure they'll do it eventually. But I was
Oh,
like,
thank you, Julie. We'll go watch later. I mean, we'll go look.
did you have your play day? No, it's tomorrow. We're gonna play tomorrow.
Gonna play
Uh,
tomorrow.
yeah, Kathy and Helen are both coming tomorrow.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny. Okay, I'm going to tell on Helen. She's going to be angry with me, I'm sure. She messaged me today and said, "If I can't find my jelly plate, could you loan me one?" And I said, "Sure." I said, "Although Kathy's going to have to use one of my jelly plates too, and I have two little ones and one big one." Um, I said, because I didn't know this, but Kathy's jelly plate is up north. So she doesn't have hers here. So Helen said, I'm not coming if I can't find my jelly plate. So because I didn't realize she's only used her jelly plate like once. I'm like, oh no, you cannot be without your jelly plate.
Really?
Yes. So she found them. I said,
No
"Where were
good.
they?" She said they were on a metal shelf in the back where she couldn't see them. So
I may put some butterflies in here along with mushrooms if I can't find enough
yeah, a
mushrooms.
real life play date. The only thing was is I had to clean up the table. I've been all week trying to clean up the table.
Well, we
and yes,
won't tell anybody.
and yesterday I moved stuff from the table to the floor. Helen said she's happy she found it. I told him, don't. She was Ellen was worried about bringing paint and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, don't bring paint, don't bring paint. I have so much paint and
Please
paper. I
don't
have
bring
so much.
paint.
I have paint and paper. Nobody needs to bring paint and paper to my house. Mm.
Well, I'm finding some mushrooms, and there's more than I thought. So,
Oh, Jules says she's only used her jelly plate once too. And hello, Ellen.
hi, Helen.
And Helen's bringing paint. I don't know why she's bringing paint. I have so much
Maybe
paint.
she needs to get rid of paint too.
Well, the thing of it is that you know, then it, I went in the store and there was more paint. When they were on sale at Hobby Lobby, and I had to have more paint. I don't know why. Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. Okay, let's see here. This one is lacking
Okay,
some.
these are doubles, so I'm gonna move them because I don't need doubles. It's a double of that one.
Those are so cool. But yeah, there was so many mushrooms in that set, and I was like, maybe there's a gnome in it, and I didn't pay attention. I'll have to look. Hmm.
These are all red mushrooms, though. I
Yeah, they
wish there
are.
were some more things that are not red, but that'll make them show up better. So I
Oh
guess
yeah, I told
okay.
them to bring their brayers. Um, Helen's got a brayer. Kathy doesn't have hers, but I have. I actually have three, two of which are good ones, and one of which is not very good. I have one that's real hard rubber, and so it doesn't work very well. Oops, that's too close. I was just that's
Goodness,
better.
there's a bunch more. See, I forgot I had these things.
Yeah, that's what happens. I
Yeah,
need some color shift paints. I don't have any color shift paints, but that's okay. I have other stuff.
put any of these.
Okay, this one needs something. Don't know what yet. Something. This is a card. See.
Oh, cool.
Well, I had to use up these last two little pieces of the brochure. So, and then I had two little pieces of cardstock left. So that's what we're doing. You know what? No, I probably shouldn't. What am I gonna do?
There's some other mushroomy things in here, like that. But that's too big for this book. So,
Um.
one thing about these little things is that they, leave the background where you can see it. So,
Oh yes. I like those sort of transparent things. Where did I see some
okay.
stickers like that I thought were so pretty? Oh, I know where. In Hobby Lobby, not in the sticker section, but it was either in the Easter section or the spring section. They had some really cool transparent stickers. Needless to say, I did not buy them.
I'm proud.
Yeah, well, it's hard to say that because I buy everything, right? Um, but I didn't because I don't need any stickers, but they were really pretty stickers. I have several brayers, but none as big as Kathy Berg's that she showed yesterday. Oh my gosh, a 12-inch brayer? I would find that difficult to use on my table. That would be my thing.
Yeah.
That that it would be kind of hard to control and use on the table.
Okay. I may keep all the leafy things because I do want something else besides just a mushroom in there. And so I've got some flowers and some leaf things that I can put with my mushrooms. I don't even know how many pages I have.
A 10-inch brayer. Hi, Joyce.
Getting all these notifications. Hi, Joyce. I'm glad you're here.
That's what
Helen, I
happened
think
the
I
other
said
day.
hi to you, but I'm glad you're here. If I didn't say hi, I'm sorry.
She was probably lurking, and then I said something about her, so she came on to tell me that she was bringing paint. Mm, okay. I think we need some more dots. Yes, we need dots.
More dots.
Yeah, I'm going to use dots. those are the wrong color.
Okay. Now I've got those, and then I've got a different bag that has some mushrooms in it that are not. You can see I've been hoarding my mushrooms.
Yes, I knew you were hoarding mushrooms.
Yeah, because I love them.
Well,
Okay,
what's
so
really
let's.
funny is for all the thousands of stamps I have, and yes, I have thousands, I don't have any mushroom stamps,
I
which is
don't
really
think I
sad.
have any mushroom stamps either, which I agree. That's kind of pathetic and sad.
It's kind of pathetic. Yes, it's like, okay, how could you not have mushroom stamps? Well, I know why, because mushrooms weren't in when most of my stamps came about.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just putting everything I've got in this batch over here too. That way I can put. Ooh, that's pretty.
Oh, that is pretty.
It's too big for this book, but
Hi, Randy.
hi,
Lisa
Randy.
is
Good to see you.
working in a little collage book, and I took this piece of junk mail flyer envelope and the flyer and took it apart, and I have made some tags, and I'm finishing that because I started it Sunday and um I didn't finish. So Randy said she doesn't have mushroom stamps either. So
There's not that many probably net right now, but there'll be a glut on the market
oh
eventually.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, oh, Lisa,
Yeah.
a box went out today.
Oh,
I don't know when
cool.
it will be. I don't know when it will be there, but it shouldn't be but a few days. It went out priority.
Well, thank you in advance.
It's been a long time coming. It grew and grew and grew and grew.
Well, at least this way you can just send one instead of like me. Had, as soon as I sent one, I had a bunch more stuff, and
Well, that seems to have been what happened. It's just like it's been collecting, but it's not all from me. There's some stuff in there from Jamie, and I think what happened the last time I sent you a box, the stuff from Jamie was somewhere else, and it didn't get put in the box because I know I've sent you a box in you know since I saw Jamie. But then there's some stuff in there from Helen.
cool.
So, and I didn't think to write you a note from me, but I did tell you what was what. No mushroom stamps because I don't like them. I wouldn't use a mushroom stamp. Oh, um, Lisa got into liking mushrooms when we did the fairy book.
Yes, that's what did it. It was the fairy book.
It was the fairy book. I want to do a dragonfly book too. Oh, and I had an idea for another one. Um, in the middle of the night last night, I had to get up and write down. No, it was
What
night
is
before.
this? The new one?
It was night before last. Life is like a zoo.
Now that does sound fun.
Doesn't that sound fun?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You know what? I was thinking about, all the stuff I got in that crazy, wild, unbelievable haul.
Yeah.
Okay, just a minute. I'll find them. I got some stamps. They're totally kind of not like me. Just a minute. Let me find them because you need to see them. There they are. Okay. See, they're animals, but they're kind of childish.
Yeah.
Okay, but I have another set of animals that are kind of like this too, that are different from Stampin' Up, and I got them to make my sis, my cousin, my sister, my nephew's announcements. I made my sister's birth announcements for her. That was kind of one of the presents I sent her.
Uh-huh.
And I used a couple of little animal stamps that I had. So they're kind of a little childish, but I thought, they would make a good zoo.
They would. That would be fun.
Mhm.
Yep, yep.
Mhm. So
This
Barbara
is
has a
what I'm working on is this book. It's made out of a box from mushroom playing cards, and I've got a couple of those cards in here, but I didn't want the whole thing to be mushroom cards. Plus, I had these other um, trashy things that I wanted to turn these like these tea boxes that I wanted to turn into
part of the journal. Mhm.
yeah. And so when I guess it was Thursday, last Thursday, I put this together and put paper on all of those pages so I could just come back in and decorate them. And even before I put anything in there, it did this. So it's a miniature coffee table book.
There you go. Uh-huh. See, I cut all the way around this thing with my X-Acto knife, and it still doesn't want to peel these stupid stickers off. I know that's how they keep them closed in the store, but dang it. It's just ornery.
I don't know how much the washy part outside is going to show. Oh, there's another one. Needs to go over here. Um, and how
It's
much of it
transplay.
will build it? Yeah, will disappear into
Yeah.
the book. So I'm just going to have to do one, I guess, to see. I mean, I can trim it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but the point of these is that you want to just stick them down and not have to trim them.
Right, right. And
So,
if it's maybe it'll make them stand out more, even if it does show. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Anyway, we're going to, and this is not going to be easy to do with all these things laid out on my table. So let's
Time like that.
trying to get it open.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
At least I'm assuming that's what she's talking about when you were trying to get that.
Yeah. These are just really hard to open. So
Okay.
I'm just glad I don't have to do it all the time. Once they get them
Yes.
open, then I will be. And they are really fun to use. I hadn't been using very many jewels, but all of a sudden I'm using them and they're fun.
Well, on the light background, they pretty much disappear, but on the dark, they don't.
Well, that's all right.
So, well,
What
it's
are they?
going to be all
Oh, they're
right.
Randy, they're diamond dots. Um,
But,
Hobby Lobby has them on clearance in there. They're with the diamond dot paintings. There was a whole rack of them. Yeah, they're diamond painting gems, I guess is what they call them. Julie just said dots. Um, I just got a few colors to play with like this, uh, just because for the fun of it, you know, and they are kind of fun to play with.
okay, so there's page number one.
Oh, so pretty. What is the picking thing called? I am not sure what it's called,
I think they call
But
it a
it has
pin.
a pin.
I think so, but I may be wrong.
It has wax on the end of it that that you can replace the wax. And Lisa got some diamond dot painting kits, and hers had a pin and a piece of wax in it. And I bought a kids kit and made this. This is what the kit was. And it had this particular pin and wax in it. You can buy them separately. They're a little nicer when you buy them separately. This one's just a cheap one. Didn't you get another pin with the Dollar Tree one you got?
Um, yes, I did. I got the Dollar Tree one was just like that you got there,
That
and
I've
that's
got
what came
here.
in my diamond painting kits that I got for $3 from Timu. But I did
Yeah,
order one from Timu that was, let me find it. Um, that was a nicer thing,
yeah.
and I have not done anything with mine except stick them in a box.
Okay.
But they're sitting. I'm gonna use.
Randy,
I
I'll
still
answer your
use them.
question and show you what I'm using in just a second. Okay. I want to put these thingies back in the jar before I make a mess.
Here's the this one costs $1.48, and it came with a bunch of different tips, so you could put on more at once if you
Mm-hmm.
want to.
Oh, yes, it had Lisa's has where you can pick up multiple ones at a time.
Okay, come on.
And okay, that's gonna be out of focus. Just a minute. Let me change my focusy thing here.
I don't get. Would it
Okay.
help any if I
I
made them
glue.
big?
No, it doesn't
I,
help really because it's about it's about seeing them focused. And it there we go. See those little green dots? Those are glued on top of a quarter-inch circle. And um, I did those on Sunday.
oh, good grief.
And then what I am using to glue them down is my art glitter glue because it has a really tiny tip, and because the art glitter glue dries really pretty quick. So uh, it it's not dry yet, but it will hold them in place pretty fast. Let me see. I used them in this little book a couple Sundays ago. I had some and I used them, I think, in this little book. Let me see.
It's funny. There's this
Lisa's showing.
little metal tip, like on
Yeah.
the one you got. It's exactly the
Mm-hmm.
same tip. It's just a
Yeah.
different handle that's a little easier and more comfortable to hold.
Right.
But then they've got these where you can stack up, you know, more of them.
Yeah. And if you were
I,
doing a big diamond painting, once you wiggled them around in this little tray and they straightened up, you could, with what Lisa's got, you could pick up multiples at the same time. And that would be advantageous. I can see that it would be
it
advantageous.
also came with two of these. So if you just wanted to order this,
Yeah.
and then get your little jars from Hobby Lobby,
Right.
um,
And the
but
one I got had the little square wax and this, and it was in this kit. If you get any little tiny kits, you usually get something to put it down with.
now the
Okay,
kit I got at Dollar Tree. Let me find that.
yeah, the kit you got at Dollar Tree though didn't have good sticky on it, right?
No, it did not.
Yeah. Okay, and
But
this, okay, did
so I
I?
couldn't even use it. These are the little dots that came with it,
Yeah.
but it also didn't have one of those trays.
Oh, uh huh. Yeah, and
But
that the
I
tray
put a
really
tray in the little paintings I bought.
yeah, the tray really makes it nice because when you put these in this tray, and I didn't know this, I was not doing it this way. Um, when you put this in this tray, ooh, that was a lot. I was trying to bounce it up and down to turn them right side up, but if you shake it back and forth, they will line. See how they line themselves up on the tray? That's another thing. The little tray will line them up for you so that they're together. And so most of the kits have a little tray in them. Lisa's little kit she got at Dollar Tree had the tool, but it and wax, but it didn't have good sticky on the
Yeah,
thing. But I
I
was going
just
to show
threw
you.
those
I
little charm things away that you were supposed to make with it because
make with it.
it wouldn't have worked, and they weren't something I really wanted anyway.
Yeah,
I was just
I
gonna
put
do it just to play with them, but
right. I put these down a couple weeks ago on my little journal page. Come on, see how they're just. Come on, there
whew,
we go. These are the sparkly ones. I don't have very many sparkly ones because by the time I got to them, the sparkly ones were gone.
yeah, same
But
here.
you can buy sparkly ones. Um, you know, not maybe not in the drawers or whatever. You can get jewels and well heck. Oh, just a minute. Let me find them. These aren't the same thing. These are not the same thing on the sticker paper, but they're they're flat back jewel, and that's all that this flat back jewel thing is what's really fun. So, but yeah, I was. I, I'm gonna mute for a minute, okay?
Okay, I'm trying to. I need some short little mushrooms because I put this leaf thing behind them. Oh, there's a bright one. Yeah, I think I'll use that one. Maybe do I want some flowers too? Something else? No, there's just not room on the page for too many things. This is not the easiest book to work in, so that's one reason I'm doing easy stuff like just gluing down washi stickers. Definitely not a tutorial day because anybody can put washi tape stickers down. Hmm. Maybe I'll put that. No. Now that's just kind of floating up there. See? So is this one. Don't know that I like that, the just floating thing. Although in a mushroom book, they do have them just floating on the page, but anyway, we will go on and try to figure out
Okay, so that was kind of weird.
everything okay.
Oh yes, but there's some major confusion going on. I told you I have to take my car in after a while,
Right.
And the thing about it is where we take our cars. My brother-in-law takes his. My father-in-law takes his. So there's a lot of McGuires that take the cars in. So somebody called and asked if we were bringing our Volkswagen in today, and but it was Panama City Volkswagen guys, and Jeff's dad does have a Volkswagen, just not one we should be taking in because it's in a situation where taking it in is not going to help it. It's going to need some TLC before we take it in. So Jeff is like trying to figure out what in the world is going on, and because my car's going in, I was afraid they were going to tell me they couldn't do it because and it's nothing serious. It's just that a few months ago all my belts went at the same time, or one of them went or something. But all of a sudden, I had um, no fan, no air conditioner, uh, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I had nothing, and I was out on the highway. I was out on the road, and I brought it home thinking Jeff could probably change the belt, and it's got 3 belts. And Jeff said, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
so, so I had to have it towed in because I didn't drive straight to the mechanic, which is what I really should have done. Anyways, one of my belts is just making this horrid squeaky noise when I start her up, and so it's supposed to go in today. And they're down 2 mechanics, so they're having issues with having enough, getting enough done. So not anyone can put those down. Anyone lucky enough to get them off the backing can. Oh, I see. She's talking about my copper ones. Well, I'm going to tell you what, Brittany, I would definitely glue them down. That's for sure. Um, I don't trust the sticky backing on any of those. So,
Oh, that reminds me. I got some Dollar Tree stuff. I was gonna
ooh,
show.
okay. Well, you're gonna get bigger so that we can see it.
Not yet. I got to get this sticker off here and put on here first.
Okay.
Since I've decided this is the one I want to use, I want to.
Get it on there, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
You
That's
know, a
little
little
plastic
word
things are
here or there
annoying.
might be something you could put on that to change them up just a tiny bit.
Yeah. Well, I've got some flowers and butterflies, so it won't always be mushrooms, but
Always mushrooms. Okay. Well, I wouldn't
there's
care if
what
it was
I've done so
all mushrooms.
far.
Oh, those are cute. I love the pages.
So I'm putting leaves with some of them and flowers with some of them.
Oh, Brittany was talking about you and the stickers. She
Oh, yeah, they are hard to get off the backing. They really are. Um, and I've watched people struggle with them on videos so much. That's why I hadn't used any of them. Like, I'm not in the mood to deal with that. Okay, let me find my where I put my Dollar Tree stuff. It's not anything amazing. It's just some stuff I found. So, okay. Well, hmm. Don't think I left it in the house.
can't have left it in the house. The acetate ones are even worse. Yes, but the acetate ones are so pretty.
Well, okay. It was just, a few stickers and rub-ons and things I hadn't seen before, and they were a little different from the ones you had, and
Uh-huh.
so I thought I would show them for that reason.
Yeah.
But
I like their rub-ons, but I'm not sure I'm gonna like the whatchamacallits.
the iron-on transfers,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, I didn't even get any of those. I'm like, I know I'm not going to mess with that. I know myself that well. So, well, hmm, that is weird.
Um, Randy, what? Oh, I guess you can't see me because I'm off camera.
Oh,
This little tube right here is actually a tube. So when you need more wax, you just kind of squash it down on the corner of your little wax thing and pick up some more. So, and it lasts a long time. It doesn't go away quickly. The harder you push, the faster it goes away.
well, hmm. I didn't find that, but I did. I did find my splurge, Amazon splurge, so I'll show you it instead.
Well, gosh, and you're not even going to tell us what you got at Dollar Tree.
Well, I told you it was just some,
Just some stickers, huh?
just some stickers, and
Okay.
but it's weird because
Because Amazon stuff is there.
yeah, but
But
well,
not.
yeah, but I I thought I brought it straight in here from the car instead of taking it in the house first, so it should be out here. It shouldn't be in the house,
In the house.
but
Okay.
I can't find it. Anyway, I
Okay.
ordered this.
Okay, make yourself big so we. Oh, what did you order? Ooh, that looks cool. Yeah, no, you could have just made me go away and made your stuff
Well,
big.
I could do that, but I don't think it's. I've got too much stuff down here.
Okay.
Um, but if this is a kit, okay, it's a nail art kit,
Okay.
and it has 9 of these little things full of different stuff, and
Ooh.
it was marked down from, I don't know if it was 20.99 or if it was 29.99. I think it was 20.99. I'm not positive, but it was marked down for 9.99, and it wasn't a special thing. It's just they say retail price this, and this is what we're
Yeah.
charging. So I don't know. I would assume it's probably still 9.99 if you find it there, but um, I'm trying to get out all the things that came with it besides the. Okay, so it came with these tools. We'll start with those.
Well, I was
This
going to say,
pencil,
Teresa made the comment that nail art stuff is, cheaper than you can buy some of the other kinds of things.
yes,
So,
and she enabled me because I went looking, and this is what I found.
okay.
Thanks, Teresa. This is a wax pencil
Okay.
to use like you're using that thing
Yeah.
to pick those things up. There's also a pair of tweezers in there.
Okay.
And then there's 2 of these things where you move stuff around
Uh-huh.
with a brush on the other end for your, to put your nail polish over the top to seal them in. And there were 2 of those in there. So these 4 tools came with all of these things that you can put on your nails, which I will
Okay,
probably
wait
not
just
ever
a
put
minute.
on my nails.
Wait just a minute. Let me answer Randy.
Yeah.
Okay, Randy. The stuff that we've been using so far has been diamond painting stuff. But what she's showing you right now is nail art stuff. And believe it or not, it's the same stuff.
Yeah, a
So,
lot of it is the same. And then there's more extra stuff in here besides that.
well, and not only that, you can
But
get flat backed, really pretty flat backed jewels in the jewelry department.
yes, you
Oh,
can.
and I had some the other day. Ooh, those are pretty.
And they're
Are
little
those
like,
shapes?
yeah, they're all kind of a diamond shape. They're not they're a a
Dang.
traditional um okay, let me just somehow
Yeah. Randy, I also got these. Let me put them down here. These are just little jewels that I got in the sewing department. So, you kind of can look anywhere for flatback crystals.
they're shaped like this.
Yeah, so
This
there were some like that in
yeah.
my butterfly.
Yeah, you got
See
it. There
those?
was a good selection in that one. It wasn't just
Yeah,
all the
this
same.
butterfly kit had a lot of stuff. That is
But the
really cool.
colors are gorgeous. And there's, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. So there's 12 different kinds in this little
Uh-huh.
box.
They're not quite ovals, Sharon, because
They're
they've got a
pointy on
point
the
on the
end.
end.
Yeah,
So
but they're
a
close to
football.
an
They
oval.
actually look like a football.
And then
Teresa
there's,
says she always uses nail art stuff. So you're saying that whole kit came as one thing, huh?
do what?
That whole kit you're showing came as one.
It came as one thing, and it was 9.99 for everything I
Wow.
got. And this has the little gems, but they're different sizes. So you get like 3 different sizes of red, 3 different sizes of white, 3 different sizes of that iridescent stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3 different sizes of pink in this one. And you just open them like that to use them. I like the little cases too.
Yeah, the little cases are nice.
And then let's see what's in this one. I'm just grabbing these. So there's
Hmm.
um we'll go back to some diamondy things in a minute, but these are pearls. And
Are
these
they?
are not half back.
Huh. Wonder how
And
you would
I
use
thought,
those.
why on earth would you put something like that on your nail? So I went
Yeah.
to look at some videos of people doing their nails with all this kind of stuff, and they
Yep.
have all kinds of things poking up off there. I'm like, you obviously don't use your hands for anything,
I was gonna say. Yeah. Uh huh.
but they're pretty and they can be used in the middle of flowers or whatever in our stuff. They're definitely usable, but I definitely wouldn't put them on my nails.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then this one is these are just the white diamond. Well, where is it? There it is. Okay. And I'm trying to see if these are different sizes. It looks like there's two or three different sizes of these too. There's just like two or three little things of each size. You
Uh
can see
huh.
the sizes a little better on the back,
Yeah.
but they have some teeny, eeny, tiny ones
Well, these are
that
teeny eeny tiny.
you would definitely need. Excuse me, you
Julie
would
says there
definitely
are
need a picker
princesses
upper.
that must not do menial tasks. I agree with you,
Yes,
Julie,
that's what
because
they
I
are. They're
can't imagine.
princesses. I am not a
Now,
princess.
okay, my fingernails get long really fast. And in college, I had this house that I had to keep going to the plumbing supply store with for. I mean, I kept having to replace parts inside of faucets and stuff like that.
Uh huh.
And one day, the guy at the plumbing store said, "Who is doing the work for you?" And I said, "I am." He said, "It can't be you." I said, "Why?" He said, "You wouldn't have any fingernails." I said, "Oh, look at the other hand." Because but they just grow so fast. So, I could break one off tomorrow and you wouldn't notice it in a
Yours are
week.
beautiful. You could do pretty stuff on them, Tanya. Maybe
Yes,
you could
well,
just start
but
doing
you know
nail art.
what? When I was in school and making in the darkroom all the time, photochemicals do not like nail polish.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Uh,
sure that's true.
it screws up your prints really bad. So I
Yeah,
never I never learned to wear nail polish because I couldn't wear it, and then then it got to where you didn't stick your hands in the photochemicals, but at the same time I just have never learned to wear it.
yeah. Well, when
So
I was in my 20s, I worked for an orthodontist, and so we had gloves, and the stuff in those gloves eat up nail polish too. So I
uh-huh.
never bothered to wear nail polish either. This is, I don't know what to call it besides little shredded plastic trash. Um,
Oh. Mhm. I don't
it
know, but
looks a lot like the metal foil stuff you can find, except it's plastic and different colors.
and they're putting a lot of that stuff in resin as well.
Yeah, yeah, they are. And I got some resin at Dollar Tree back a while ago. If I can find it, I thought, well, I might use it in that. I don't know.
You got resin at Dollar Tree.
I did. It was let me see if I can find it because
I
I
have
just bought
never
it
seen
not so long.
resin at Dollar Tree. Now I have resin because I've used to use it in my jewelry stuff, but
They have
oh,
some craft supplies over in their more expensive stuff,
yes,
and
I
this
will
was
take a
one of the
look.
things that was in there.
Yeah. Um I have resin it because I have, for my jewelry stuff, but I have never used I haven't used it for this kind of stuff, which makes me think, do you have any idea where to get those? I can't handle the feeling nail polish. Yeah, I don't like polish on my nails either, Julie.
Well, it's
Um
not good for your nails, Julie, so it's perfectly fine to not like it.
yeah, and I mean, they're not too bad for having paint all over them all the time. Um what do I want to say? Dee Dee apparently has been using super clear glue sticks. Does anybody have any idea where to get them?
Oh, I've never even heard of those.
Leah says it's Mylar, and that's what it is. It's Mylar.
Okay, that makes
Thank
sense.
you. And hello. Glad you're here.
Hi, Leah. We're glad you're here.
Isn't that how you say that, Leah?
That's how I say it.
Okay.
I mean, the people I know who've had their names spelled that way were Leah's, so I'm assuming
Okay.
that's right. If we're not, let us know and we'll change the way we pronounce it.
We'll try.
This one has some of those flat back diamondy things, and then it has some that are faceted on the back, like would
Ooh.
go in a piece of jewelry.
Okay.
And then it's got these little things. I don't know if you can see them. Let's open them up.
They
Maybe you can
look
see them
like
better. Well, they look like little tiny brads. Let me get it. Um,
tweezers.
yeah,
That's why they gave you tweezers.
it is. Let's get a prettier one than that, so it'll be easier to see that they've got two. Oops. Okay, they look like this. They've got a color, and then they've got a gold rim around them.
So they're like little spaceships.
Yeah, they remind me of brads. You've seen
Uh-huh.
brads like that. Um, and they have them in colors, brighter colors and pastel colors, and then just a white pearl look.
Okay. Leah says
Okay,
that's how we say it. So
okay, good. Okay, so
Sherry
that's
said
six.
sh- Sherry said her husband told her that her nails are always painted with something. Yeah, that's kind of how mine are too.
Yeah, but it's not nail polish. Anyway, so that's six of the nine things that I got. And then there are these. Well, I may need to keep that. Um, that I think will be really fun to use. I'm just not sure how I'm going to use them, but they're little metal shapes.
Ooh, they are looking fun. Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking, you could even use those like on inchies or um, definitely on, well, anywhere you would use these, I guess you could use these too. But
Yeah.
and then these are stars and moons, different kinds of stars, different sizes and moons. Let me see if I can get one of these out for you to see.
Thank you, Teresa. Yes, the thumbs would be a good thing.
Thank you.
Well, you got a whole bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah. Okay. This is not all the different ones, but it's,
Oh,
come on.
wow. Oh, that's going to give you all kinds of stuff to play with. That's, yeah.
And these are gold and these are gold. And then they've got some different ones. These are leaves and shells and lips and feathers and all kinds of stuff in copper. This one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to
Randy,
be
she
real
got it on
honest with y'all.
Amazon,
Yeah, Amazon. That's where I got them. And what made me choose this set over another one? Well, the price for one thing,
but they had copper
and
in them.
they had copper in them
I knew the answer to that one.
because they do
Uh-huh.
have some. And these are let's see. There's lips and feathers and stars and moons and some little triangle-y things.
Yeah, but it looks like a whole
Anyway,
container of copper. So,
yeah. And trying to remember where I got these out of so I can put them back.
well, honestly, for $9 and something, the little cases are probably worth that.
Yeah. Well, I got 9 cases of stuff plus the tools.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like it was a a good price wise purchase.
Yeah.
And I'll probably never have to buy anything like this again. So
No,
anyway,
this was a nail painting kit, Randy. That was nail painting stuff that
yeah,
she's
this is
showing
nail
right now.
painting stuff. It's just nail art. Nail art kit
Hmm.
is what it is.
Yeah.
So
So that was a good purchase.
I think it was a good purchase. Now I've got to figure out where did I put those tools? Oh, up here. Okay, I was going.
Yep, yep. Okay. Oh,
I did see a couple of nail art kits that I think that had the sticky stuff on one end, and then it had this little mover thing on the other end instead of a brush.
brush. Hmm.
So
Okay, I can't put these in my envelope yet because they're not quite dry, but they're
I'm
almost
going to make it
dry.
big so you can show them all.
Okay. But here is my this I'm just going to put this into a signature first time I do a journal that a junk journal or something that it will kind of go in. It was cute. I wanted to use it. Um it the envelope came this is what the envelope looked on like on one side, and then the other side was the address and everything, but this page was the back page of the little booklet that was inside of this. And it was a Bernina ad. It was an ad from the Bernina dealer. And I just these little pieces all came out of the ad. All these little pictures came out of the ad. These little pieces were from where I cut the envelope. So now these can go in here on this side of the signature. And then these three pieces, that's got a little piece of wax on it. There we go. These two I finished up today. Hi, Mike. No, it wasn't. She's making it up.
Hi,
Okay.
Mike. Glad you're here.
Yep. And then this one. So I'll put this one in here, and this has a little window in it. See, so you can see there. So I'll put these in that too, and then it's all ready to go in a signature somewhere along the line. I don't know what journal I'll put it in, but um, you know, it's done now, so it's ready to go. And I used my piece of what do you call that stuff? Uh, Junk mail.
Junk
I
mail.
used my piece. I used my piece of junk mail.
You use junk mail and paint chips and
Oh yeah, they were scraps in my scrap bin. I used some paint chips. I used a little tiny piece of a little tiny scrap of cardstock that was in my thing. I had some. This is a couple sheets of cardstock I had laying here because I was trying out a punch. I was punching little borders with a punch, so I had them on my desk. You know how that stuff grows on your desk. So
yes.
they were laying there, so I used them up. So matter of using up the stuff on my table is what I was trying to do. So, oh, and I'm probably gonna have to go in just a little bit. I can stay a few more minutes, but then I'm gonna go. And I got to play more with my little diamond dots. I think they're fun. I really do think they're fun. So I wanted to test this stamp pad to see if it. Okay, what do I got? I got a piece of paper. We got this thing. Oh, I don't have to do that. I've got a stamp right here. Somebody sent me these really cool feather stamps so I can test out this stamp. You know, Teresa's
Somebody
going
loves
back to the
you.
balcony. Yes, somebody loves me. She sent me feather stamps. Oh yeah, the pad's still good. So that one's Okay. It's not great, but I don't know if I could get a refill for that or not. Majestic Violet. I'll have to look and see. And what is this? This is archival dye from Heidi's Swap. And what color is that? Heaven only knows. Some kind of brown.
Some kind of brown.
Yeah, some kind of brown. We'll find out what this feather looks like in brown. Well, it looks an awful lot like coffee.
Well, that's good. Sometimes that's what you want.
Yeah,
I think it
well,
looks
yeah.
nice.
I think it's a good color. I mean, they were in a box. They weren't mine. Where they came from, probably some thrift store or something.
Teresa says she doesn't have feather stamps, but she could send feather die cuts.
My sweet friend sent me uh, a a die cut a feather. Let me show you. She sent me feather stamps and where are they? They're right here, I think. I haven't put anything away. That's the problem. Oh, what a mess. Oh, no. You may not do that.
I'm glad I'm not the only person who talks to my stuff.
Well, I have to talk to my stuff or it doesn't behave. Um, she sent me this too. Isn't that friend sweet? She sent me that. Um, and I haven't even taken it out of the package nor have I put it away yet. um, Besides jelly printing, the girls and I are going to have a die cut day. I have it out. I actually did some the other day, and my shoulder behaved enough to let me do some. Plus, I was able to do some of it left-handed. So, yeah, Barbara, aren't they pretty? I think it's and they're good size too. Sometimes you get a set of dies and they're kind of tiny. This set is not. Just a minute. Where did it go?
I may
Barbara
be
says
setting
she.
myself up for problems here, cutting
Uh
some of
oh.
this out.
Oh, to get it off of there, yeah.
Yeah.
But see, Teresa said hers are like this. See, they're good sized. So I think the feather journal may have to be one of the first ones I do because I have a lot of feather stuff. So I need to get. The other thing I was thinking is I need to do as I'm cleaning up because believe me guys, this studio is a disaster. What I need to do is I need to get some trays and make a feather tray, uh, uh, Edgar Allan Poe tray, Dr. Zeus tray, you know, that so that I have all the stuff that I am collecting, butterflies and whatever that I'm collecting in one place. So to make my life easier when I want to do this, of course, that's
Yes.
then I'm going to have tons of boxes and trays that are just, sitting there.
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking the same that I need to do the same thing. I bought some of those plastic trays that you have, the cheap ones from Dollar Tree,
Yes.
um, to make just for that purpose to make put stuff in that I already know I want to do.
Well, I have all of those full.
Yeah.
um, yeah, Barbara, that ticket set, and I haven't even stamped out my ticket set yet. I got that ticket set, and they're still I don't know exact. I think I might have.
Oh, that came
I'm
off
not
easier
sure.
than I thought it would.
Good.
Yeah, I was
Hi,
worried that it would
Kathy.
be a mess. But I am
You.
glad I trimmed it because there was a whole lot of white on that, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't trim it right there. But it's too late now. It's down there.
Did you get the dies for the Barbara? Did you get the dies for the stamps? Because I didn't get the stamps until I decided I was going to get the dies because I didn't want to
Hi,
fussy cut them
Kathy.
out. That's really
She's
cute,
waiting for the
Lisa.
propane man.
Yeah, I hate. I we used to have to do that every once in a while.
I think I'm going to
Luckily,
come back and put some words in on some of them,
yeah,
but I think I'm going to put something on each page, not
yeah.
just words on a page. Um,
Yeah, Kathy, it's always bad when you go in there. I'm still trying to figure out where all I'm going to take Jamie because there's not the best. Jamie took me to that amazing art store in Houston, just it's a die for art store, and we don't have that here. So I haven't figured out where I'm going to take her because we got to go someplace fun. But I'm thinking I'm going to take her to A&E Fabric for sure because that's where I took
yeah,
Kathy and
you should
and
take her
Kathy.
there.
Yeah,
If
they
I ever
you know
manage to come see you, I want to go there.
Well, any place that has an end cap that's just Tim Holtz fabric is,
Yes. So
it's a good place to go. She didn't get the dies. Yeah, I went ahead and got the dies to go with the tickets just because I knew I wasn't going to sit there and cut them out. That's one of the reasons why I can't decide if I want that stupid machine because I think it would be so much easier. I'm getting
when I
so
went
lazy.
to look at our maker space at the library,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things they have there is a Cricut machine.
Yes, our library does not have a Cricut. They have Oh, all of our libraries here in Pensacola have Blast. What are they? I'll remember, but each one of our libraries has at least one of them. Um,
Mike just
Mike,
wants to go somewhere warm.
okay, we had a few chilly days, where it got down and well, actually we've had a couple of freezing days, but uh it was 79 degrees yesterday. And this morning when I left home to go to PT, it was 57, and by the time I got to PT, I had to peel out of one of my jackets. That's silhouette. Yes, thank you, Mike. Our library has silhouettes. Um, and they you can go in and use them anytime. Hi, Kathleen.
Yeah, the thing about
So,
this Cricut is they don't know how they're still trying to learn how to use it
oh,
because the ladies who work that space have to learn how to use everything before they let anybody come use it. So
well, see, and you have to at our library you have to take a class at the main library on how to use it before they'll let you use them.
yeah.
That's how they
Well,
work it.
they have somebody in there all the time, or if they don't have someone in there who can use it, that's you have to make an appointment to use it
Uh-huh.
so that somebody can be there to help you.
Yeah, more and more of the
But
libraries are doing that.
anyway, they had a lot of stuff. They had the scrapbooking spot and a lot of other things. I've got some stamps and some scrapbooking paper um and I'm gonna just take that stuff up there.
Yeah. Mike, I have debated and debated and debated. I want the brother scan and cut. That's the one I want. But I guess I'm just too cheap to buy it. I don't know. That's the only thing I can tell you. I certainly spend enough money on stuff, but I'm too cheap to buy that.
Well,
So
but you don't spend that whopping amount all at one time
no, I don't.
usually.
Yeah.
So And it doesn't feel, if you add it all up, you're spending a lot of money, but it doesn't feel as much like that when you're doing
As
it.
buying one big thing, yes.
Yeah.
Well, and not working for almost, well, it's been 6 months, not being able to work. So Mike says the silhouette, he likes the silhouette better.
Well, I don't have any of them. I would just like to cut some stencils. I think that would be fun to have my own
Own way
stencils,
to
and
cut
that
stencils, yes.
I mean, I think the Cricut will do it, but the scan and cut, that was the reason that I would prefer to have that, is because that cuts everything out that you put in all your own stuff. Now I don't know, the
Yeah.
Cricut may do it too, but
Um you can on, like Mike says, the Cricut has a better electronic workstation. You can input stuff into the computer part and have it cut, but it doesn't scan. Like if you took a circle, or if I put this in to the brother scan and cut, it would cut it out.
yeah.
Where in the Cricut they don't do that.
Yeah, I would, that's what I would want too if I was going to get one, but I won't be getting one. I can tell you that right now. I
Okay.
remember what they cost, but I remember thinking it was beyond me.
Leah says that she has the brother scan and cut. Um and Teresa's got an expression, but she's never used it. Teresa, my thing about my manual die cut machine is, and I do like it, but it only cuts out the dies, and I'd like it to cut out my stamps.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'd like to be able to stamp things and then cut them out. So, and I have to go, Lisa. I'm
Okay.
sorry,
Thanks for
but
coming in.
we have to take my silly old car that's making squealy noises, and then we have to go to the bank first, and then we have to take my car to, because it's making squealy noises. I hate squealy noises.
Me too. Yeah, want to get rid of those. Mine's not making squealy noises, but it does a womp 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 every once in a while.
Oh, mine doesn't do that.
And they said, you have some front end issues that need to be worked on. I'm like, thanks a lot.
Yeah, yeah. You better get that taken care of before it
Yeah,
gets worse and eats your tires. Um,
yeah,
so because that's not a good thing. I know why mine is squealing. It's just one of the belts that they had, because my, of all things, mine has three belts, and one of them must be just not not tightened quite right or something.
yeah.
Anyways, guys, love you
Thanks,
all,
Tanya. Thanks
and
for coming
I'll
on.
do you want to play with me on Sunday?
Sure,
Okay.
I would like that.
We'll be on Sunday at 1, unless something strange happens. So,
We're hoping for no strange
um
things.
yeah, Barbara, my arm is really really good. The the 2 pound, I just thought I'd say this. The 2 pound weights are kicking it. Is what's happening right now. It's sore. I have in my arm and across the front where my collarbone is sore, and it's from the fact that we went from 1 pound weights to 2 pound weights. Plus, they're stretching it real hard to try to get me ready to go somewhere because I want to take a trip. Um, so that's what's happening. And Mike, you have a big old motorhome. Get in it and head south. Duh. You're worried about me hauling myself into the RV? Oh heavens. Getting in the RV is like just walking upstairs. It's the Jeep that's so hard to get in and out of. Anyways, guys, I'll see you Sunday. It'll be snowing Sunday at 1, so you may be there. Yeah, it's hard to do things on the farm if you're in the snow. Uh-huh. Bye, guys. Thanks, Lisa. Love you.
I love you too. Bye bye. Well, I'm going to work on this a little bit longer before I get off, but um, I didn't know my show and tell was going to take so long. I was hoping to get this book finished. um, and I don't know if this one's even going to show up, but I'm going to put it on there anyway, and we will see. I I guess I could put that one. Oh, that actually looks really cute on there, I think, and it will show up better, so we'll do it. I ended up having a bunch of mushrooms. Yeah, I did. I knew I had some, but I didn't realize I had that many. The one nice thing about these little sets is that they give you two of each one, so if you use one, you're not quite as hoardy. Well, I say that, but I hoarded them for months before I ever got them out today. And this is the first time I've used any of them, but I didn't realize there was more than one until today. So now I don't feel as bad using them. But yeah, I like these mushrooms. I think they're cute. I don't like these big edges on them. And you'd think they could cut them out better than that, but maybe they can't. Maybe they can't cut them out better than that and still sell them to you that cheap. So, um, anyway, Propane Man said anywhere from 1 to 4. I sure hope it's closer to 1 than 4. Oh, I'm sure that's true. Well, oh, I put that one way too high. Can I get it? Can I move it? Can I move it? Please, I didn't press it down. Okay, that's better. It's past 4 here, so he's late. Yeah. Well, it's only 3:19 here, but he's definitely past the 1 in our time zone. Oh, see, that one will go, and I already cut it, so yay. Mike refuses to talk about snow, and I don't blame you a bit, Mike. We haven't gotten very much this year, so I would be okay with snow. It's moisture, and we need the moisture however we can get it. Kathy says, I should have bought a skein of yarn and hook at Joanne's. I could be making something. Yeah, you could. Well, I started leaving a book in the car for when I take Hannah to walk the dog at the park, so I can, so I have something to do while they're walking. In the summer, I'll get out and walk too. I just won't. I'm not going to do it in the winter. I'm just not going to. I'm almost 60. I have the choice. I can make the choice to not walk in the winter. I know it would be better for me um, to walk in the winter, but I don't like being cold. And I know, Mike, you would like to have the kind of winter we have. Oh, because it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't know about this page. That one, it may just stay like that because it's got a little shoe in it. Oh, no, 1 to 4 o'clock before she can get her propane. Okay, I am. I'm just going to leave that one, and I'm going to leave this butterfly just like it is. So let's see. Something pretty to go on the music paper. Okay, I missed what Barbara can't find. Still driving myself crazy looking for that little 4-inch plastic loom I have somewhere. Where did I put that thing? Oh, goodness. Well, I hope you didn't give it away. And then you're spending all that time for something you can't even find that will never be there. Oh, that looks pretty on there, doesn't it? I'm going to cut out some of that though, because it's got lots of extra in the middle here. Kathy says, I wasn't thinking when I left the house, or I would have brought something to keep me busy. I was so excited to go to Joann's. I haven't been there in a long time. Okay. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna stay past 4 because I didn't get a chance to eat lunch before I came on, and I don't like eating late because my body doesn't like me to eat late. It complains in the form of reflux if I eat too late. So usually I eat my big meal at lunch and just a little snack at dinner time, and but a little snack at dinner time is not going to be enough. So I got to go eat something before I get to that place. Ah, Barbara plays Sudoku on her phone. I have solitaire on my phone, but I don't have Sudoku. But okay, let's see if we can get this one off without. Yep, okay, good. Well, I probably could have left that one alone because it's disappearing really good on that antique music paper. So, okay, on these, I'm going to put in something like this, and then I may put a mushroom or a butterfly. But they need something. Spider Solitaire. Uh, I'm trying to think if I've ever played Spider Solitaire. I remember seeing it, but I can't remember if I ever actually played it. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Uh-oh. Put it in there crooked, of course. Of course it's crooked. Well, Pinterest can take up a lot of time, Kathy. So it's probably okay. Do I want that one or this one on that page? What do y'all like better? These this little collage thing or this one on that page to go with this? So sunflowers, well, those I don't think those are really sunflowers, but whatever. Those little flowers or the leaves. Okay, Barbara was first and she likes the yellow, so we're going with that. Okay, come on. I don't do much of any of those things on my phone. Every once in a while, I'll watch a YouTube video if I'm desperate, but I don't. I post pictures once in a while from my phone to Instagram, but I don't ever look at stuff there on my phone. And I don't do Facebook on my phone. I don't. I just don't want all that mess on my phone. Um, oh, these all these little plastic things. There's probably some crafty something we could do with those, but I don't know what, and I'm not going to try to figure it out right now. So, see how that looks? All that white. I don't like that. But I think that would be pretty on there if it didn't have all that white. So I need something I can cut around. Um, hmm. Kathy says, I found the cutest little teapot charm and stacked teacups charm at Joann's. Well, that's cool. Brittany liked the sunflowers too. Well, good. I think I'm going to leave that for now. I'm just going to leave it for now because, oh, that'll look pretty on there. Or maybe over here because it'll pull that color through. Okay. Well, I've got to get out this weekend and start working again on my decluttering out here. Oh, I have just not been in a good frame of mind to do that, but I really need to. I really need to. Okay. These are once you get it started, these come off pretty good. They're not, tearing or anything like that, which is nice. Well, I'm glad I trimmed that as much as I did because it is showing. And I don't know. I could put a flower here. And maybe a butterfly. Or maybe just the flower. Let's do that. I don't know. One side well, maybe I did it. I don't know. I was going to say one side they cut nice and close and the other side's really far away. I don't think I cut this one, but maybe I just don't remember. Do y'all remember? Did you see me cut this one? Mm. Okay, I just put a rose over there. I think that's enough. I'm trying to see what time it is. It feels a lot later than 3:30. Of course, I didn't sleep last night. I'm sure that's part of the reason it feels so late. Because I'm tired. I want to go to bed. But I can't. Not yet. Okay. Barbara says, I bought a kit once to make a tote bag with cute pockets, and the fact that I need to add a zipper is keeping me from starting it. I understand that completely. Completely. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, I think I really like that paper. It's one of my jelly print things. Kind of like I like this paper. So I'm just going to leave those. Nothing says you have to have something on every page. Just send the kit to Kathy and get it out of your project stack. There you go. That's not a bad idea. Okay, I think I'm going to just put that on there. I like it. And if I go back and add words, then okay, come here. Come on. Now I'm talking to my stuff too. Oh, I was hoping my paper would show through better than that. All right, let's use a bone folder. Maybe we can. Well, that makes it go down real good, but it doesn't make it disappear any. It looks better from the camera than it does in person, but my paper looks prettier in person than in the camera, so. Okay. I'm going to, oops, there's another piece of trash. I'm going to put this one on there. I like that. But we're going to do some trimming. I got to, this time when I get the puppy out, I got to play with him some. He was wanting to play when I had to put him in the crate, and I didn't play. I just put him in the crate. He went in nicely. He did good, but he really wanted to play, and I just haven't been in the mood to play with him. Hannah plays with him, but she's gone all day, so he needs he needs me to play with him some. Okay, see right in here, I would like to cut that out. I have never tried this and it might totally mess it up, but I'm going to try it anyway. We're going to see if I can use an X-Acto knife to take out some of that. Oh, here it is. Probably need a new blade on this, but anyway. Okay, well that worked. It's funny, it only cut through the acetate on one side, but it still came out. So that's good. Uh-oh. I just realized that that is the stem, but you couldn't tell because it was so close to the same color as the background. So I just took off a little bit, so maybe you can tell it's a stem now. I don't know. We're going to see. And I'm going to trim it a little closer on this side. Okay, I think that does make it more obvious that that's a stem. Okay, that was worth doing. It was worth doing. Okay. Uh-uh, uh-uh, uh-uh. No, come out of there. Uh, didn't get my plastic all the way out, and so it stuck back down to it. Okay, there we go. Goodness, that felt like it was going to be a catastrophe. A small one, obviously, but anyway. There we go. And let's see if we can put this. I'll just put that butterfly right there. I think that'll be pretty. It matches the purples in this, match the purples in the butterfly. So we will trim it. Oh. Thank you, Barbara. All right, let's see. That may have been trying a little too much. But I can always draw in the antennas if they don't, if I mess them up. Thank you, Kathy. I think I've enjoyed this little book. I like it even better than I thought it would. I thought it would be a fun idea, but okay, come on. but it turned out cuter than I expected. Okay. I think I'm trying a little too hard to get all that out of there. I like that the pages are all wonky and weird, and so it doesn't just look like a small book. It looks like a small junk journal, um, and I like that. Okay, come on, come on. I got stuff, little pieces of stuff sticking to me. Okay, there we go. Finally, there's a little plastic butterfly. I don't know if you can see it. I almost feel like that might be useful. I think I'll stick that one up there instead of throwing it away. Oh dear. I should have cut a little closer. Yeah, the wonky pages, they add something for sure. Okay. So far, we've got this. I didn't do anything to that one. I might put something here, though. Yeah, yeah. Oh, perfect. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to stick that right there. It looks good with these, and that way I've added something to it. Okay. That one looks really good. You can't really even see the paper except down there on the blue, but that's okay. That's okay. And oh, I skipped those, not intentionally. Um, so let's go back and look at these here. I think this would be a good place for this butterfly. It can be sitting on the words. It's funny because this was a whole thing, and I don't remember what all the words were, but what's left is don't forget to tip. Thank you, please. Please and thank you should be opposite, seems to me, but anyway. Kathy says, looking through my bag of goodies, I really just want to go home and play, but I have to adult today. I know adulting is not fun. Barbara says, Sharon, are you still here? I'm looking for my loom in a new place. I found an old 5 years or so hand carved spiral I loved and lost. I had put it into a pocket for letter caching. Trying to decide where to start on this because I think I'm going to draw the antenna and the little feet because I don't want to try to fussy cut um, those. Those were really long antenna. There we go. Sometimes a journalist's function is just to make you feel happy. That is true, Teresa. That is true. Sometimes it's just to make you happy while you're doing it, just the enjoyment of the process. Sometimes it's to make you happy to go back and look through it and remember the joy of the process as well. I've done both. I've done some that I enjoyed doing and I never looked through them again. And then I've made others that I went back and looked at a lot. So, okay, come on, please. Okay, here we go, finally. Okay. Now let me see if I can find a skinnier pen. Okay, that's all I'm going to do to that page. And we need something really pretty over here on this eco dyed paper of Tanya's. Nothing like the love of a good journal. Yeah. Okay, what do we have that's tall? This one's pretty tall. That one just kind of fills in, though, the same. I mean, that won't show up much because it's the same color. Ooh, I think I like that. We're going to put that on this page. Because, like, I don't know if it was just Tanya, if it was Tanya and other people said, it doesn't have to have mushrooms on every page. Oh, no. Come back, come back. That's the first one that's torn on me like that. All right. Let's get the rest of it pressed down good. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there it is. I thought I lost it. Okay. All right. Well, that's not perfect, but it's as good as I can do on that. As good as I can do. We'll pretend like it's not broken. There are no rules. That's good. Well, now I feel silly leaving those empty because I think I have. Well, no, I did leave that one. But it has something on it. That's why I left it. Okay, let's see. Okay. I think I'm going to put roses on this one because they look good with it. But I'm going to have to cut them, of course. Because I don't want all that much white stuff showing. I can deal with some of it, but it bugs me. Okay. There we go. I was going to say, I thought I cut that good enough. I appreciate y'all staying with me after Tanya left. I mean, a lot of you would have been here even if she wasn't here, so that's okay. But um, you know what I mean. I'm glad you're here. That's what I mean. I'm glad you're all here. It's funny how different it feels when the when you've had someone here to talk to or to talk with you and to talk when you're not talking, and then when that person is gone, somehow it feels too quiet. Usually, I don't stay on after the other person leaves, and so I haven't had to experience that. She was an extra surprise. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to try to cut down in there because that's really, really small. Uh, well, y'all are the good Lord and the good friends that I have in y'all have kept me sane over the last year and a bit, and I'm really grateful. And I know I haven't been around as much, but it still helps knowing that you're there and praying for me and everything. So I do much appreciate each and every one of you. So we'll put that there. Still don't know what to put here. Maybe a butterfly? Because I feel like now that I've done that, I need to go ahead and put something over here. Um, yeah, we'll let this design be the flower. Yes, we do, Barbara. We sure do. Okay, come on. Here I am cutting out antenna again. Mm. Oh well. Yes, Teresa, I'm sure I know you do. And this community has is really awesome at being there. You always know that you can find someone that you can talk to, or it's very encouraging community, and I'm very grateful because I'm not the only one who needs encouragement. I know all of us need encouragement at different times. So yeah, I don't know how much he's going to show up. Hi, Kathy Berg. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Well, I do have a few friends that I can, eat lunch with once in a while. But other than that, and one of them just moved to Tennessee, so I won't be able to. She was my weekly lunch partner. Um, other than that, I'm with y'all. Most of my friends, here in town work, and um, so I don't get to see them very often. Okay, I'm just going to put that one on there just like it is, and we're going to hope it's okay. Come on. This is We're going to finish this signature and then I'm going to stop because it's almost 4 o'clock. Ah. Oh, that one looks nice. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't bother to take the time to cut it out because it hides really well. It would have been a lot of work for nothing. So, Kathy, I think it was um, one of y'all on that um, stream. Let me find it. Recommended a book. I've got to find the book now. Oh, uh-oh. I think I'm going to cause an avalanche here. What happens when you try to move something that really is not in the room to be moved? Who was it that recommended this book or talked about it? When we were talking about the Nomad book, I think it was in that stream um, with you and Colleen. I can't remember. It may have been a different stream. It may have been somebody else. But do you remember this book and who it was that was recommending it? Because I went right after that and bought it. So bye bye, Brittany. Thanks for coming. It was you. Okay, I thought it was, but I wasn't positive. Anyway, I love it. I love it. And I found it at Thrift Books for I think it was $3.99. It might have been $4.29. I can't remember for sure. It was under $5. That was my limit. I said if it was more than 5, I wasn't going to buy it. But I really like it. Now I don't know if I'm going to use it the same way that I'm using the Nomad book, or if I'm going to use it to take things out of to put in the Nomad book, or if I'm going to I don't know for sure what I'm going to do with it, but it has beautiful pictures in it, and there's a lot of really cool stuff. And I really like the way they've got their words over some pretty stuff. And what was that other thing I was going to show? Oh, and things like this, you know, um, where, you know, I think that's fun. But a lot of that stuff would probably get covered up with something. But anyway, there's a lot of beautiful stuff in this book. Yes, there is, Barbara. And I don't know if you were here when I was showing it earlier or not. But it's cheaper than the Nomad book. So I would go look for it. I got it on Thrift Books. Um, see, there's my little tag. Let's take that off. I guess I should leave it on there to remember where I got it, but I don't like those sticker things on there. And the longer you leave them on, the harder they are to get off. So probably cut that one up. Yeah. It does have good words too. I agree. Anyway, I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I'm excited. I'm excited I found it for um, the price I was willing to pay. Well, go back and watch the beginning, Barbara, because I showed a bunch of different books that I got, and you may or may not want to look for them. Anyway, there's one signature done, except no words, but we may come back and put in words later. And I may do this other signature and do the words maybe on Monday. I don't know. But I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put all of these with it so I won't have to hunt them down again. I had a baggie. Yeah, I saved it just so I could put them in there. Yeah, and their shipping is really reasonable. That's what surprised me. I got the 2 books and the shipping was $2.28 for 2 books. I thought that was really good. So, I don't know if I've ever bought books from there before, but I was happy to this time. Oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. I'm glad you came. And I appreciate all. Oh no, I'm keeping that with this. I would end up putting it in that box and then getting mad at myself. So this way I know why it's there, and I don't have to go hunting for it. That is that is that the one that goes in there? Sure is coming off easy. I think I broke it. Yeah, I cracked it. That's why it's coming off easy. Okay. And the lid needs to go back on that. Oh, put a few things up because I need to put a few things. I need to put more stuff up after I use it. But anyway, here's one of my boxes of goodies. Okay, before I go, I want to show you this, Barbara. And if you like the stuff that's in here, I'm going to send this one to you. I thought of you when I got it. So let me just show you real quick some of the stuff that's in here. It's got all kinds of stuff. There's like constellations and anyway, there's a lot of those kinds of things. Excuse me, just a second. I don't know if you can see these good enough, but there's a lot of these little things that Stargazers is the name of it. Oh, there's a moon. And then there's some bigger things. Pieces of vellum. Anyway, I'm not going to show you everything because I want some of it to be a surprise. Okay, I thought you would. When I saw it, I just thought of you, and I thought, oh, that's just perfect. Alrighty. If I could, I think it's kind of torn here, so sorry about that. Oh, I'm breaking it. Excuse me. Okay, I may flatten it out to put it in an envelope, but anyway. Excuse me, good grief. Yep, I definitely need to get off now. Okay. Well, I love you all, and I'm going to let you go, and I will see you on Monday. So God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I'm sure I'll probably see you in somebody else's stream later. Bye-bye.